Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavarsh Kolche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Elements of Cost and Market Analysis, Module number 3, Video number 3. In previous class, we have seen the various classifications of costs as per the accounting requirement and the other aspects of costs. And after that, we have seen fixed cost. That is, fixed cost means the cost which remains fixed even though the number of outputs may vary, but the cost will be fixed for short run. But in long run, all the costs will be changing. So here, the fixed cost we have seen. Along with that, fixed cost formula we have seen, that is fixed cost is equal to total cost minus variable cost. Today we are going to begin with the next type of cost, that is the variable cost. Variable cost is the cost proportionally related to the level of output. That is, it increases with the increase in the production and contrasts with the decrease in the total output. Simply, the cost which varies with the change in the total output is called the variable cost. Variable cost is the cost which changes along with the number of output or along with the output what we have planned. So here this cost is not fixed, it will be changing as per the changes in our output or our production. So here these costs which change along with the number of output are known as variable cost. The name itself tells variable means which changes, which varies. So variable cost means those costs which changes along with the output. The most common form of variable cost is raw material, direct labor related to the level of output, sales commission, and the cost of all other inputs that vary with the total production. So these are the examples of the variable cost. That is, raw material may change as we increase our output, raw material requirement will be more. If we decrease our output, raw material requirement will be less. Similarly, direct labor, then the other related output, other things which are related or required while producing, then sales commission, and the cost of all other inputs that vary with the total production. So all these things come under variable cost. For example, if the company pays 3% sales commission for every sales made by the salesperson, then 3% is the variable cost which varies with the change in the sales volume. So this is what the variable cost. The formula to find out variable cost is equal to total cost minus fixed cost. So here from total, if we minus the variable cost, total cost, we will get variable cost. After that, we have to see the total cost. The total cost is the actual cost incurred in the production of a given level of output. In other words, the total expenses, that is cost, incurred both explicit and implicit on the resources to obtain a certain level of output is called the total cost. Total cost means the cost which is actually incurred in the production process, or here it is that cost which includes everything required for our production. So the total cost includes both the variable cost that varies with the change in the output, total output, and the fixed cost that remains fixed irrespective of the change in the total output. Thus, the total cost includes the cost of all the input factors used for production or producing a certain level of output. The total cost formula is fixed cost plus variable cost. That is, the fixed cost, if we add total cost, fixed cost and variable cost, if we add, we will get the total cost. So this is the meaning or in terms of fixed cost. After that, next we are supposed to see average cost. The average cost is the per unit cost of production obtained by dividing the total cost by the total quantity, by per unit cost of production. We mean that all the fixed and variable cost is taken into the consideration for calculating the average cost. Thus, it is also called as per unit total cost or cost per unit. Here, symbolically, if you want to see, AC is equal to TC divided by Q, which may be AC is equal to average variable cost plus average fixed cost. Whereas two types we can find out average cost. That is, first formula is total cost divided by total quantity, or average cost is equal to average variable cost plus average fixed cost. So first we have to find out average variable cost and then average fixed cost. So for average variable cost, the variable cost divided by total output, then we will get the average variable cost. And for average fixed cost, the total fixed cost divided by total output. So out of these two formulas, any formula we can find out or we can use to calculate average cost. That is, average cost is equal to total cost divided by quantity, or average cost is equal to average variable cost plus average fixed cost. So out of these two formulas, any one of the formula we can use for calculating the average cost. After that, we have to see marginal cost. The marginal cost refers to the change in the total cost as a result for the production of one more unit of the product. In other words, the marginal cost is the increase or decrease in the total cost due to the production of one additional unit of the product. Whatever cost we are incurring in production of an additional product, that cost is known as marginal cost. The marginal cost includes any cost incurred in producing the next unit of the product, and hence is expressed as marginal cost is equal to change in total cost divided by change in quantity. Whereas the formula is marginal cost is equal to change in total cost divided by change in quantity. Here you can see on OX axis we are plotting, say, price, and on Y axis quantity. So here the MC is a curve of marginal cost. So here this MC is a marginal cost curve. If the production is below that curve, this area is known as economies of scale, and the above area of marginal cost is known as diseconomies of scale. So is about marginal cost. With this, we shall stop here. If you have any doubts or questions related to today's class, you can feel free to contact me. Thank you. Good day.